Hello there, my beautiful friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me in this collective space today. So thank you, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and call in spirit first. And we're going to get right into your reading. Now, you weren't supposed to see this, but I feel you have to now. So those of you that are in this space, there's a purpose and a reason why you are here. Spirit is letting you know that you, my friends, have been marked for something higher. So what I'm feeling is that you might have seen some sort of a sign, received some sort of a message already, or are about to around something big that is about to happen in your life. You've been marked. And this marking may be showing up in your life as actual birthmark, something that you're recognizing, or a beauty mark that all of a sudden appears. It could be a marking of some sort somewhere else. And maybe you were given some sort of a gift that meant something. This is really interesting that that's what Spirit is showing me. Some sort of a gift, something that was given to you over the last little while. Something that has meaning, and that meaning has some sort of guidance in it. And those of you that are here that have received something, doesn't even have to be an actual gift, a physical gift. This could have been like words of encouragement, or someone that you are conversing with and they gave you some sort of inspiration even, right? So this is all coming through for you. So once again, something recently happened in your life where you have shifted timelines. And because of that, you are now receiving the information I'm about to give you, letting you know that you're definitely marked. There's something coming in for you that's meant for you. It has to do with your purpose and your path, okay? And I feel destiny and fate have something to do with what's going on in your life, especially if you're looking for answers or guidance. So we are getting optimal self. Optimal self. Now, butterflies are definitely coming in as signs for you. So some of you are seeing butterflies somewhere in your life, many different colors. We've got the number 38 on this card as well. So you might be resonating with that number in some way. 38 days around the message of this card. So dense energies must be left behind in order for you to align with higher frequencies. So this is a frequency deck. I am feeling frequencies are changing. Your frequency, your vibration is also changing. Hence why optimal self is coming up for you. So once again, dense energies must be left behind in order for you to align with higher frequencies. So Spirit is calling you to release any kind of heavy, dense energies and lighten your spirit up. Okay, you need to lighten your spirit up. So if you're carrying any kind of stress or worry, now's the time for you to let go of whatever that stress and worry is. Implement moments of quiet and stillness in your mind throughout your day. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So butterflies, I'm also getting moths here, and stars. Make a wish on a star is what Spirit is saying here. I feel some of you have some dreams and wishes, and I feel these dreams and wishes are coming in for you. Okay, so 8 of Swords energy, there it is, releasing any kind of heavy energies in your life. I feel this is you ultimately taking your power back. Spirit is showing you that you have a lot of power, and you may be going through challenges right now where you feel stuck. And Spirit is reflecting to you, the universe is reflecting to you what it is that you need to know right now, what it is that you need to see in order to break free from something that has been holding you back. This is the 8 of Swords, okay? There's that reflection, right? So Spirit is reflecting to you what you need to see. And we are also getting the 6 of Pentacles, the energy of love, the energy of abundance. Okay, your life is full of abundance. Those of you that are here today, Spirit is letting you know that there's more to come. You are generating and creating the energy of abundance with Spirit. You are the co-author of your life, the co-creator of your life. And this is the energy Spirit wants you to vibrate and become one with, is the energy of love, the energy of kindness and compassion and happiness, abundance, right? You're going to see a lot of growth here. I'm also getting connection, community, working with others, right? So we also have judgment. So we have an experience, a breakthrough, a day of judgment for you. Maybe you've already experienced this. I feel more so this is going to be a breakthrough for some of you. And, you weren't meant to know this, but you're knowing it now is connected to the energy of the Judgment card. Okay, so some sort of a breakthrough that all of a sudden happens, and because you have shifted timelines. Now you have to have this information. And I do feel whatever message comes in today for you, whether it's just one sentence, an image on a card, if that's all that resonates, that makes me really happy, because you came here to get what it is that you were meant to receive within this reading. It could be the entire reading, right? But there's definitely something being activated as well today. So I just want you to know that. The Judgment card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. So look at that, everyone. We got a lot of crows here in this image. These could be just birds as well. Some of you might be seeing this many birds around you. It's just a sign of the energy of the Judgment. Okay, so definitely a breakthrough experience happening in your life. And I've been getting music coming in as a sign for a lot of you. Music that has reignited or triggered a memory from your past, where you had a breakthrough in the moment of you listening to that music. And now you're going through the same kind of experience, but different. And you're listening to the same kind of music. Any of you resonating with that? That's coming in for you. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So what's happening in your life, my friend? Share with me in the comment section below. How are these cards' energy showing up for you in your life? I love to hear about it, right? So sunflowers are coming in as a sign for you. And you know what? Your higher self is connecting with you right now. So you might be experiencing deja vu moments. And I do feel deja vu moments are a connection to our higher self confirming and reminding us that we're exactly where we need to be. We've already done this and been here before, right? We've already walked this path. And it's just confirming to you that you haven't been to this earth just now. You've been here in many past lives. And there's a version of you that you're connecting with right now that has connected with you in this new timeline, this version that is above the reflection, right? So I feel that when you look at your life, you might feel like you're stuck or you're not exactly where you need to be. Or maybe you are, but there's something there that feels like it's holding on to you. It feels like you just never have been able to let go of it. It might be a feeling, it might be an emotion, it might be a thought, it might be a belief. Whatever this is, I feel it's time for you to let it go, because you are now ready to step into this version of you in this new timeline. And you can see two versions. You can see one person here in the reflection that is all tied up, but in reality, this person isn't, right? They even have some arrows on their back, and they've shot these arrows. They have manifested, right? So there is this an awareness. It feels like this person shot an arrow and caught themselves, and they're seeing in reality that this isn't me. This is not who I am. This is not where I belong. This is not the energy of me. So there's almost like this realignment that is happening as you have stepped into this new timeline. This new timeline for you is a reflection of who you truly are and not what you thought you were or what someone else thinks, right? So this is you now stepping outside of that and recognizing that, you know, whatever experience you've had in your life where you did feel stuck, that's actually an experience you did have. You felt it. You lived it. There's nothing wrong with, you know, looking at that and carrying it forward with you. This is what Spirit wants you to do, is not hold on to it as some sort of a down energy. It's not something that is actually like, there's nothing wrong with you and you are not broken, is what Spirit wants you to understand. You are not broken. Nothing is wrong with you. Every experience we have, everything that we feel is our own. That's what makes us unique and makes us who we are. So Spirit wants you to embrace yourself as you are, with the scars you have, with all the wounds and the traumas you've gone through. We grow through those experiences, and sometimes we go through experiences that are super unfair, and it's okay to acknowledge that this is unfair. This is something that shouldn't have ever happened to me, but it did, right? And it's about learning and growing from that experience and not holding on to that. And I feel that you are someone who is now ready to awaken into this version of yourself. Some of you have done some healing. I'm seeing a lot of work that you have been putting into yourself. This is why you're here today, to hear this message, because you are now moving on to this next chapter of your life, right? You've already stepped into this timeline. You're already here, right? So Spirit is calling you to take an active role in the healing journey that you are going through. We're constantly on a healing journey, and Spirit is here as our as comfort for us. I know sometimes we don't feel that comfort in the moment we're experiencing things, but Spirit is here with you always. And all we have to do is tune out of the noise and tune into Spirit. Right now, there is a deep connection to Spirit. There's a deep calling to come back to yourself. Are you feeling that? Those of you that are here, how many of you feel that you're being called to come back to yourself, to really step into your authentic soul energy, right? It almost feels like the world is fake. It feels like these things that we're hearing, all of these things, we're all waking up, right? We have these dark energies that have been keeping us blind, keeping us in the dark, but we're now waking up, and Spirit is reflecting to you, showing you that you're not a part of this. It's almost like we've been captured. I don't know if any of you feel like that. It's an energy that's definitely coming out of being captured. It's giving me the energy of Ben-Hur. I don't know if any of you watched that recently, but that energy is coming through right now. And many other ones, like I'm getting Cinderella at the same time, right? The story of Cinderella. And it's just all kinds of different, I'm getting Beauty and the Beast. I don't know why they're showing me all these movies, but they're giving me movies and themes. Maybe you've seen them recently. And what is that show that has the hole in the ground? I forget what it's called. Is it called The Outer World? Or I'm so bad with TV shows. I think you all know that by now. You're going to have to help me here. It's the hole in the ground, and everyone goes in and goes to a different time. This is what I'm also picking up here because of the reflection, right? So there's definitely an outer worldly energy that's coming in within your reading, within your experience. You're going to have to share with me how that's coming in, going through experiences that you haven't gone through before, and waking up to realities, waking up from illusions. It's almost like the spell is breaking. That's what I'm getting here. The spell is breaking. So yeah, that is the Eight of Swords energy here. Again, bringing you back to yourself. This is an energy of transformation. It does feel some of you are about to come out of that cocoon phase. It's almost like you were a caterpillar. You're moving through the cocoon phase, which is the judgment. It's that breakthrough of you breaking through that cocoon and coming out as a butterfly. The butterfly's over here, right? So, and embracing that version of you. You're entering this world as a new being, as a new you, as the true you, right? So this is the energy of the Six of Pentacles here. Very grounded. It's very rooted. It's connected to nature. It's connected to everything. And I feel you have a lot of support in your life. It is time to lean on the support in your life as well. There's a give and take energy and exchange that is happening here. And it's mutual. It feels very compatible. So you may be having compatible experiences in your life, and you're opening up to them. Perhaps you're opening up to now connect with others on a deeper level. Maybe you weren't open to that before. Now, because you've done some healing, you've been working on yourself, doing some self-reflection and doing some shadow work, spiritual work, really aligning with your own energy. I feel some of you have recently changed your lifestyle, changed the way that you eat, the way that you exercise, maybe even moved to an area that feels more in alignment with your own energy. I really feel some of you are doing some energy healing. Maybe you have a business even that you are trying to build and create around spirituality, right? I'm seeing this blossoming. I'm seeing a lot of success for you. And I'm seeing some of you building that work-life balance. So you're stepping into this energy that you have actually manifested, right? Through nurturing that dream, through nurturing that whatever it is that you're calling into your life. And you're going to experience this in abundance. You're going to experience this in, it's just like all of these sunflowers, right? This person there's so many sunflowers everywhere. So Spirit is letting you know that there's abundance in everything that you are experiencing in your life. We are here to not only experience abundance, but also everything else that may be not abundance. This experience on earth, we are meant to feel it. We are meant to move through it. We can't just choose that we're only going to experience abundance and not choose the other thing, because we go through it no matter what. Life is full of ups and downs. So embracing all of life, all of its experiences, and not trying to fight with it. It's all about building relationships with the emotions and the parts of us that are going through these things, and then taking those forward. And we have the ability to transmute any energy in our life into love. And Spirit is calling you to vibrate and to transmute energies you're experiencing into love. I know that's hard to do when we go through experiences that are really tough, when we go through, experiences with people that are really shitty. We get to choose where we want to distribute our energy. That's something that we get to decide. We get to protect our energetic space and who comes into it. We get to choose who we want to give our energy to. Right? So this is where Spirit is wanting you to choose where you want to nurture your relationship and where you don't want to. What areas of your life are you willing to commit to and tend to and put love and energy into so they can grow abundant, and that way you can share them with others, or just share them through the energy that you're vibrating in. Right? So that is the Six of Pentacles. The little sparkles here in the card, I just feel there's a lot of miracles and blessings coming in. Some of you are already experiencing these. They're absolutely beautiful. You're open, right? So Spirit is calling you to be open. Lots of stars here in these sunflowers. You are connected to the stars. The wishes and the dreams that you desire to experience in your life, they're within reach, and they're coming down in blessings, like they're being dropped down on you right now, and you're seeing them. The reason why the lights are here, it's magic. It's happening right now. And if you're in a space and an energy where you're not seeing the miracles and blessings in your life, you're not seeing the happiness, you're not connecting to the abundance, this is where you need to work on, is connecting to that energy by grounding yourself, right? Clearing the noise in your mind. And sometimes it takes practice to get into this state. But again, the energy exchange, the energy you put into connecting with the energy you desire to experience, you're going to feel it fully, right? So I just feel that Spirit is truly blessing you. Look for the love in your life, follow your heart. And you're really connected to home and family right now as well. I feel some of you you just love being around people. You love just sharing your love. You just love community. You love it. It's such a beauty. Like, this is what you're meant to do in your life. This is why you're here. You're meant to connect and you're meant to love. And that's it. If you don't resonate with anything else, you don't need to have it in your life. So anytime I feel like I'm putting energy somewhere and I'm not getting it back because it's being taken advantage of, or I'm being mistreated or taken for granted, I take my energy back from that place and I redirect it somewhere else. I don't close myself off ever. I close myself off to energy that mistreats me, yes, but I don't close it off for others or in other directions, right? So this is what Spirit is calling you to do as well. And I know I mention this all the time about redirecting your energy, but sometimes we need to remind ourselves of that, right? So reminders are coming in through the butterflies, the moths that you're seeing. And maybe you have been working on, like, I'm seeing hands here. You're working with your hands. You're very creative, right? Spirit is letting me know that you're very creative. You're able to create magic with your hands. So allow your hands to create magic in your life, my friends. Look at all the hands that are showing up here. What's with all the hands here, everyone? You're going to have to share with me. Like, how are these hands coming in your life? So judgment, this is so powerful because, the Eight of Swords for me sometimes, reminds me of all the things that we carry within ourselves, the stories we tell ourselves, the things we say, the word I am, it is so powerful. And Spirit is calling you to embrace your I am, and any I ams that have any kind of negative attached to it, like I am not good enough. You want to replace that with I am good enough. The I ams that you're speaking out loud, I feel this is what's coming through the judgment card for you today, is it's important that you create a vocabulary of I am really good at this. I am getting better at this. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of abundance. Have at least 5 or 6 of these and repeat these to yourself every day. Write them down where you see them, right? There's no harm in trying it and seeing if it works. Try it for the next month and see what happens. You're going to experience it like you've shifted timelines already. Some of you have experienced a breakthrough or some sort of flash of light where you received a bunch of information. It's opened your eyes and you've had this spiritual awakening, and it's almost like you know, so now you're able to do, because now you have the information, so you're able to get on with it. This is the energy I'm getting with this judgment card. Someone who knows now and is able to take that action, and this is a moment of truth for you. So, the other thing I'm getting with this card is someone that finds out a truth. And the truth has been there all along. So there's a lot of different ways that Spirit is communicating this energy to you, through what is being revealed to you, through people and situations and things that are happening in your life. And remember, we all go through ups and downs, and these breakthroughs, these periods of judgment, happen within lower vibrational energies of darkness, and also abundant and higher vibrational energies. We can experience this judgment moment within each of these. And Spirit wants you to stay strong and truthful to yourself, especially to yourself when you go through this. What else is it that they're showing me here? We've got a lot of crows, birds in the background. They don't necessarily have to be crows, but I feel someone has been on a journey. It's almost like you've been going on a hike, and you know how long the hike is. And this person's got some earrings on. This lady's got her hair done. Like, she is ready to take on something. It doesn't matter. She's not going to give up. I'm getting a routine and someone that stays within their own vibration and frequency. And maybe recently you have made a decision that I'm going to change my lifestyle. I'm going to start exercising because I'm feeling something within myself. I know I have to change my life. I know I have to become this version of myself. So I feel this is going to be the breakthrough for you. Walking away from that version that felt stuck. Understanding that there's so many beautiful energies out there that you have full access to, right? You can experience these if you choose to. It's all about taking these sunflowers out of the ground and putting them in your basket, right? This is what Spirit is calling you to do. So I feel you have a lot of support. I feel there's energies, people that are cheering you on in your life. Know that Spirit is definitely right now here. Like, I've got so many angels in this room right now cheering you on. Like, I'm telling you, there's something going on here. You're being supported. You're probably feeling the pull. You're seeing the signs around you, whether it's through butterflies or something else. I feel you have been receiving communication, whether it's through your dreams. I've just had the midnight hour coming through quite a bit in my reading. So I've made individual and collective readings on the midnight hour. I do feel that a timeline shift has happened. And those of you that are here today, you're within that experience. And you're receiving something that you're meant to know today that might, work in your favor or might guide you in some way as you are moving through your life, as you're taking steps forward. And Spirit is also letting you know that you are unlocking a door in your life as well. The key, you hold the key, right? So you've already stepped into a new timeline. And when I'm seeing a door, like you're coming into this entrance, you're about to enter something, you have the key. So you get to choose whether or not you want to unlock it, open it, walk in, and experience what life has to offer you, no matter how scary or exciting it is. So what I'm getting is nervousness or anxiety, and we get to choose if we want to label that anxiety as feeling scared or fear, or we want to label that as excitement. We get to choose how we want to join into this energy, right? You get to show up how you want to show up. So it's really important that you ground yourself. I don't know if any of you have like a blue jacket or even a sweater, jewelry like this woman is wearing. That's coming in as a confirmation. And some of you might be resonating with the images. Like you might be seeing someone that looks like the images of these cards, right? And yes, I feel some of you are making a commitment. It's almost, it feels like a New Year's resolution kind of energy. This is what I'm getting with the Judgment card. And it feels like you have stepped through a portal into this other world. And you know that you've done this because you're the one that activated this. You're the one that opened it up like Doctor Strange. He opens up portals and walks in. I feel you are someone that also has that kind of energy, that kind of power. And perhaps you are being brought into this experience in your life, whatever you're going through, to actually see this about yourself, right? So it's wild, the energies that are coming in, and a lot of us are feeling this. And you know, the other thing that I'm seeing with this is the energy of the sun. That's a big one that's been coming up throughout my readings, everyone, is the energy of the sun. It is amplifying us. We are experiencing DNA activations, a lot of kind of energetic activations within us. We are ascending, we are evolving, and the sun plays a huge role in that. So the sun is very active right now. There are coronal holes in the sun, and we're going through geomagnetic storms. They activate earthquakes and all kinds of things, right? And yes, those are scary, but we don't need to allow them to scare us. Just be prepared, right? We're going to go through it. Mother Earth is communicating. She is going through spiritual surgery right now. And there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and we are all a part of that work. Right? So I feel Judgment. This is the purpose and a reason why this card's coming up. And any kind of judgments, like those of you that are holding on to judgments of others, you know, who cares what people think of you? Like, don't even worry about that. I don't know why Spirit's saying that. But they're like, we don't need to give that energy power. You know, people can say things and think things all day long. Don't allow their energy, their projections to invade your energetic space. You get to choose whether you want to give it power or not. That's their own beliefs. Let them have them, right? You have your own about yours. Stay within your own energy. Okay, so what I wanted to do now is pull a spirit animal card for you. This is going to be your animal guide over the next little while here, everyone. And it comes with a message for you. So this is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. It comes with an oracle message and a protection message. I'm going to read them both to you today. All right, so we are getting for you. Okay, so I just had another card that just flipped over. I feel that's meant for you. I'll show it to you after. So we are getting Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. And if you've seen sandpipers, this is a confirmation. And maybe you're hearing the word sandpiper somewhere. Maybe there's a restaurant or something that has the word sandpiper in it. That's coming in as a confirmation here. So the number 51 is on this card as well. Some of you are seeing this number somewhere in your life. It's a confirmation. And I'm also getting May the 1st, but also 51 days around the message of this card. So the oracle message for you today is sandpipers are like cute little clowns, poking their beaks into the sand before darting off to chase the waves. The appearance of Sandpiper Spirit is a sign that now is a time to engage in your playfulness. Life doesn't have to be serious, right? So when you lighten things up, right? This is you lightening things up. The whole spread here. So whatever tasks you have before you, perform them with a lightness of being. Explore the familiar, discovering the new world in the old world. Who knows what treasures await you when you let yourself laugh and have fun? Sandpiper Spirit's happy and curious nature can help you to feel rejuvenated as you remember your ability to run and fly and dance playfully. And your protection message today is, when your heart is heavy and life seems to weigh you down, Sandpiper Spirit's message is to lighten your burden to finding joy and humor in everyday life. Become like a playful child filled with curiosity and wonder, and soon you will find you feel your own spirit lift. A few minutes or hours of fun-filled delight is exactly what you need right now. Enjoy the ridiculousness of life and be willing to jump in. Let your inner goof out to express itself without abandon. So look at that. Such a powerful message. And the card, I've got a couple of decks here. They're facing down. And as I was putting the deck for this down, this card popped up. I just put this here on the side. So it was a necessary ending so that you can pursue the life you're destined to lead. Leave the past behind. So this card is actually confirming to me that you have shifted timelines and you had to leave the past behind. Spirit is calling you to move forward, to move on, to lighten the weight that you've been carrying around, something that has to do with this card's message for you, and to let yourself live. Live and let yourself live. Okay, so we're going to now close off with an angel number. Some of you might be seeing this angel number already. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. And anytime you do see this number, remember the message of this card. So we are getting for you 0808. So perhaps you're seeing the number 0808 in this energy. And we have the number 8 here as well, right? So look at that. So the message here is swift action. Spirit is calling you to take swift action. You will enter a time of expansion. So begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. So we've got love coming in. Those of you that are single, looking to mingle, you should be out there mingling. You're going to find love here, everyone. Okay. And there's so many other things that are coming in, and yeah, I feel like blessings are upon you. They're definitely already showing up in your life. And all you need to do is be open and embrace them. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.